So we have an insane raid coming with Mega Rayquaza into Pokemon Go at GoFest. So you're not going to want to miss this. And we're going to be going over all the counters, moves, special moves, and stats for him. So let's get into it. So Mega Rayquaza is going to be a dragon and flying type. It's going to have a dual typing. And it's going to be incredibly weak to ice. So 2 times weak to ice. And it's going to be single weak to rock, dragon, and fairy. So it will be weak to itself. Now, its attack is going to be a whopping 354, defense of a 197, and a stamina of 213. It is going to be a very powerful Pokemon and be a little on the frail side, so more of a glass cannon in its mega form or primal form, so whichever way you want to look at it. So let's go ahead and jump into the counters form, since we are most likely going to be leaning into those ice types. Now, since Mega Rayquaza is a dragon flying type, we are going to be leaning into that ice typing. So first, let's go ahead and go over some megas you can use to get some extra candy and do the maximum amount of damage. First off, with ice types, you're going to be going ahead with Mega Glalie with Frost Breath, Avalanche, and Mega Abomasnow with Powder Snow Weather Ball. They're going to be very good ice type megas to go ahead and boost the power of your ice types. Then you do have the ability to run Mega Tyranitar, which we just had released. It's a very powerful rock type, and since Mega Rayquaza is going to be weak to rock, you can go ahead and run him to boost all rock type damage. Now another mega that will be very useful is Mega Salamence. It is a dragon flying, so it will be super effective with dragon moves against Mega Rayquaza, but it will also boost candies. So if you are wanting to use your Mega as an attacker and get the most out of it, go ahead, run Mega Salamence. You'll go ahead, boost your candy output, get extra candies, get extra XL candies, and be able to help boost the rest of the party and the team, so you can go ahead and win this raid a little bit easier. So those are kind of the megas I would highly recommend using. So now let's go ahead and jump into some normal counters, which are going to be good for Shadow and non-Shadow. So to start off with the non-megas, you're going to have Mamoswine. Mamoswine is going to be the top ice type attacker for this raid, and honestly top counter for this raid in its Shadow form with Powder Snow and Avalanche. It is going to be a very powerful Pokemon, and it is the top ice type attacker within any raid that ice types are good at. So you get that with the Mega Abomasnow or Glalie, you'll be able to do massive amounts of damage. Then you have Glaceon with Frost Breath, Avalanche, Shadow Weavile with Ice Shard, Avalanche. It is on the frail side. So if you are going to be running a Shadow Weavile, just make sure you understand it's on the frail side. It does lots of damage, but it will be taken out very quickly. But it is a good attacker. Aurorus, which we just had an event for. If you got a good one, you can use Frost Breath Weather Ball to go ahead and get that one in there. It's a very solid option, and it does have the option, since it is a ice rock type, to boost its attacks either A, from the ice types like Glalie and Abomasnow, and Mega Tyranitar, since it does have access to rock moves. So just keep that in mind. But then the last 2 ice types we can go over is Walrein, which is a very solid option. He's very bulky and able to do some damage with Frost Breath, Icicle Shard, and then Regice with Frost Breath Blizzard. I have a max Regice that I built for this. He just kind of sat there because I love having high level Regis. But with Frost Breath and Blizzard, you can go ahead and use the Regi if you'd like. And both of those, again, in their Shadow forms are going to be amazing. Now, getting into moves, Mega Rayquaza has a very solid move pool. It has Dragon Tail and Air Slash as its fast moves. Dragon Tail, very solid dragon type attack, quick move. And Air Slash is for the flying side. So keep that in mind when you go in here. Both of them do have a chance to be boosted, since he is that dual typing. Now, for the charged moves, it does get a little interesting, since he does have Outrage, which is the highest damage output dragon move in the game. So that will hurt a lot if it is going to be boosted. And then you have Aerial Ace, which is going to be the flying type attack, which is a very solid stab move. And then it has Ancient Power as a good coverage move to go ahead and use as a rock coverage if you are running like an Articuno since it is a flying ice type, you might not want to get hit by that ancient power since it is a rock move. But there is going to be a special move that he can have, which is Dragon Ascend. It's going to be his new move because it's a signature move just to him, and that is how you're essentially going to evolve him into the mega form. You are going to be needing a meteorite from the Pokemon Go Fest. It most likely is going to be coming from the raids later down the road so that you have another way to get it. But if you are at Go Fest and you are able to go ahead and take some of these down and make sure you get a meteorite to then make your Rayquaza learn Dragon Ascend and be able to then primal or mega evolve into his more powerful state. And that's going to be very interesting. So make sure you look out for that. It will help him do more damage. Not sure what the base stat is for that yet, but I do know it is going to be taking over as most likely his most powerful charged attack in the game, just like Origin Pulse and Precipice Blades did for Groudon and Kyogre. Now, getting into the weather boosts, we are going to be going with the Windy Weather to boost all Dragon and Flying types, so any moves he really has except Ancient Power will be boosted in this weather. And if it is using Dragon Ascend, I would highly recommend looking out for that since it most likely will be super powerful. Then in Snowy Weather, which is going to be the ideal weather for us, it is going to be the Ice type boosting. So if you have Shadow Mamoswine, any megas that can go ahead and take advantage of that, highly recommend doing that because it will go ahead and give us the best options we can for taking him down. Then partly cloudy weather is going to be boosting all rock types. So if you are using a Mega Tyranitar, you are going to be getting boosted so you can do more damage all around. So those are some moves and counters. Let's go ahead and jump into those CPs we're going to be looking for. So some CPs you're going to be looking for is going to be from normal Rayquaza because all these counters do go ahead and carry over for normal Rayquaza. But the CPs are going to be 2102 and 2191 in non-weather boosted. And then the weather boosted is going to be 2627 to 2739. That will be in that windy weather. But some things to keep in mind whenever you are going for this. Rayquaza has a very good shiny. It goes from green to black, and it seems to be the highest boosted shiny legendary in the game. It's very common to go ahead and get that shiny, so make sure you get in there, grab a shiny, so you can have a mega / primal Rayquaza, whichever way you want to look at it. He's going to be a massive attacker. But there you have it. That is all the moves, the counters, and the stats for Mega Rayquaza. Let me know if you're going to be jumping in and grabbing one or two. And let me know if you have a shiny Rayquaza that you've been hanging on to go ahead and mega for this occasion. But if you did go ahead like this one, go ahead like it and share the video with your friends so they are all prepped and ready for this event, because it is going to be very good to have anything to go ahead and go against this and go ahead and primal evolve or mega evolve your Rayquaza to be one of the top dragon attackers. But I'll catch you guys in the next one.